Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're looking at a real-time snapshot of news.
That's right.
Imagine we've just got this curated news feed, right, from Chiang Mai, Thailand, specifically for today, August 7th, 2025. Our mission: sift through it all, politics, weather, tourism, you name it, and pull out the most important bits, the surprising facts for you.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating how just a day's headlines can paint such a vivid picture of what a city's dealing with right now, and maybe its longer-term path, too.
Exactly.
Will help you connect those dots, between things that might seem unrelated. Not just what's happening, but why it actually matters for Chiang Mai.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Starting with something that hits daily life immediately. The first thing that really jumps out from this Chiang Mai brief is a severe weather alert.
Ah, yes, the seasonal storms.
The Thai Meteorological Department has warned of widespread severe thunderstorms, heavy rain, and get this, 2-meter-high waves across northern provinces, including Chiang Mai, for the next 24 hours.
2-meter waves up north. That's unusual wording, isn't it? Probably referring to flash flooding or river surge potential, I'd imagine, rather than coastal waves.
Right, that makes more sense. So what's the immediate ripple effect of an alert like that on the ground there, beyond just, travel headaches?
Well, it definitely reshapes everyone's plans, doesn't it? For a city like Chiang Mai, so much relies on the outdoors tourism markets. And some areas are, well, frankly vulnerable. A severe warning isn't just about grabbing an umbrella. It means specific tourist spots might shut down temporarily.
Okay.
Street vendors could lose a day's income, which is huge for them. And local transport, some routes are already prone to flooding in the rainy season. This becomes a real concern. It's like an immediate stress test for daily life, forcing a bit of a pause.
That really paints a picture of that immediate impact. Okay. Let's pivot now to a huge sector for Chiang Mai: tourism.
Always key.
Our sources show a pretty challenging situation, actually, but also some proactive moves. International arrivals for Thailand overall, down 6.5% through early August.
Oof, yeah.
And it seems Chiang Mai and the north are feeling it most. Hotel occupancy there has dropped to 59%. That's quite a dip from last year.
59%, that's a number that really grabs your attention.
It does. And adding to that pressure, Vietnam is really rising as a top repeat destination. They're directly challenging Thailand's sort of long-held position.
Yeah, that Vietnam competition is a big narrative right now.
So this decline, especially with Vietnam popping up like that, it sounds like a serious threat, doesn't it? But is there maybe a silver lining or something Vietnam doesn't have that Thailand can lean into?
It's a really sharp question. Look, Vietnam's growth is definitely real, and numbers like 59% occupancy, they're stark, can't ignore them.
Right.
But Thailand still has massive advantages. Its infrastructure is way more developed overall, the sheer variety of what it offers: culture, adventure, beaches further south, and its global brand recognition is still huge.
So it's not all doom and gloom.
Not necessarily. Maybe this competition is actually the push Thailand needs, to innovate, to shift focus away from just packing places full towards maybe higher value, more sustainable tourism. The challenge is obvious, but so is the chance to reinvent things a bit.
Right. That makes sense. And that urgency definitely seems reflected in the immediate responses we're seeing. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, TAT, along with Infinity Holidays, they've just launched this new campaign called Your Stories Never End. It's specifically aimed at drumming up demand again, including for Chiang Mai.
A direct appeal.
And then there's a bigger, more strategic move: VietJet Aviation. They're planning to hire over 5,000 Thai staff.
Wow, 5,000. That's significant investment.
Yeah, and launch new direct routes connecting Thailand to Japan, South Korea, and India. That feels like a strategic countermove, doesn't it? Building connectivity.
It absolutely does. It's like you said, multi-pronged.
Yeah.
The campaign is immediate boost demand now, change the narrative.
Yeah.
VietJet's expansion, that's playing the long game. Infrastructure, connectivity. It's not just about getting more tourists tomorrow. It's about making it easier and, frankly, more attractive to get there for years to come. It shows, I think, a real confidence in Thailand's underlying appeal, despite these current headwinds.
Okay, so beyond these big economic pressures and the strategies to counter them, what else does this snapshot tell us about, the day-to-day vibe in Chiang Mai? What's the city's broader pulse?
Well, it's a fascinating mix, actually. It really shows you the city isn't just one thing.
Right.
So on the ground, we've got a positive local update, which is nice to see. 3 primary school girls who went missing up in Mae Ai district. They've been found safe.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, apparently they just got homesick and decided to leave. It's a very human story, isn't it? A reminder that amidst all the big economic trends and national policies, life just continues on that very local, personal level.
Absolutely. Good to hear they're okay. And speaking of different kinds of activity, Chiang Mai is also buzzing with something else this week, more on the intellectual side.
Ah, yes. The academic hub aspect.
The big Asian Mathematical Conference 2025. It's happening right now at the Empress Convention Center. Scholars from all over the region are there.
Important gathering.
And then looking just ahead, the National Science and Technology Fair 2025 kicks off nationwide on August 9th. The theme is Science in Action for Sustainable Communities. And there are specific activities planned for northern Thailand.
You see, this really underlines how multifaceted Chiang Mai is. It's not just a tourist town, beautiful as it is.
Sure.
It's a place for serious intellectual discussion, fostering future innovation. And actually, it's also a place where national defense gets strengthened. For instance, also happening today, August 7th, Thailand's Air Force is set to induct 8 U.S.-made AT-6 light attack aircraft.
8 new aircraft today.
Yeah, and this isn't just, a routine military update. These planes enhance capabilities for border patrol, for intelligence operations, things that directly impact national security right there in the region.
That's a pretty significant national security development happening right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Shaping the country's strategic posture.
Exactly.
And then also on the national stage, but with ripples everywhere, the fall of the House Deputy Speaker. It's drawing attention to ethical lapses among lawmakers, reflecting this broader push for accountability across the country.
Right.
How does something like that, a national political event, seemingly happening far away in Bangkok, how does that filter down and affect a city like Chiang Mai?
That's a really crucial connection to make, because while it's not happening in Chiang Mai physically, an event like that absolutely sets the tone. It frames the whole governmental context, right?
Yeah.
That influences everything from, say, how much budget actually gets allocated for those tourism campaigns we talked about, or for infrastructure projects.
Like the purse strings.
Exactly. And it also influences the ethical standards expected in public life everywhere, including locally. It just reminds us that what happens locally is often really deeply tied into that wider national story. They aren't separate worlds.
Wow. What a fascinating dive into just a single day's headlines from Chiang Mai. From, immediate weather impacts to the big strategic plays in tourism, the very human local stories, these major academic events, and even national defense and political accountability. It really does paint this vibrant, complex picture of a city constantly in motion.
It really does. And it leaves us with a question for you, our listener, to think about. Given all these different threads from just one day, you've got the economic pressures, the security updates, the community focus, the intellectual side. How do you see these weaving together? How might they shape Chiang Mai's future? What connections stand out most to you thinking about the opportunities or maybe the challenges that might emerge from all this?